Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Factor Y. And in the last episode, we continued to set up more upgrades for our belts here. We're up to, where are we at here? We've got crossers, mergers, splitters, overflows, and underflows. Now, I haven't started making some of these yet. We've also got swappers, which might be useful, and mixers, which also might be useful at some point, but we haven't started making those yet either, so we're going to need to start setting up a few things. I have, since the last episode, gone ahead and made a merger crossing belt, a crossing belt factory, so I don't need this. That's it. I don't need any of that anymore. It looks like our belts are starting to fill up, which is good news for us. It's not storing as much anymore. What's the problem here? Maybe I set this to be like 500 instead. We're gonna need a lot of belts, so I may as well, right? Is this... The splitters are also full, which is good news. So we can start making something else, maybe? Merger? This takes rods and belts. This takes rods and belts, so we can swap that over to be mergers for a while. We're gonna have to empty this. Clear. There we go. Okay, so that is gonna start making us some mergers, which we'll be able to use. And the crossing belts, I don't know if we got 50. Let me see where my brand new module is. It's quite large, but all we have to do is stick iron in here, and it is going to send us out mergers. So let's just go ahead and stick that on there, and then we're going to need one of these source guys. Where are they called? Providers. Put that there, and we'll set this to be, I don't know, how many crossing belts do you think we're gonna need at a time? 100? That's probably more than what we're actually gonna need. Okay, so that is cleaned up one of our little machines here. I probably am going to want some more of these guys. We got 500. Let's delete this one and then copy this guy over to here, and that'll help a little bit more make the inserters. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of those guys here coming up pretty soon, so we'll get that going. And then I don't know if I want to start setting up more factories for this other stuff right now or not. Let me take a look here. What do these belts take? These take chips and splitters. Chips and splitters. And then this takes 2 belt mark 1 and 6 rod. 2 belt mark 1 and 6 rod. Okay, so if we make 2 more modules, we should be able to get all of these things going. This one's actually going to take iron and copper. Not very much copper though, very little copper. And this one's just going to take iron. So let's get started here. What do we need? We're gonna need a laboratory, obviously. Where is that? Laboratory. And let's see. What do we want to start with? Let's start with these ones. The swappers and the mixers. Okay, so this one takes 2 belt mark 1, which we have being automated already. So I should be able to just stick that into there, I think. Let's move this over a touch. I can't actually move it is the problem. Gotta copy and paste. Okay, we'll do something like that. That's not even gonna be far enough, because now I gotta pull this out of here. I'm gonna have to go in there. Okay, we'll do something like this. I'll delete that and I'll move that over. Okay, and then we're going to need another factory right here that is going to be making us rods, and I guess that's probably all we have to do. So I go in here and we come out here into a sink, and that is that. That is that. We've done it. It's not the tidiest use of space, but it should work. So if I set this Oh, wait. No, I also need this to go in there. And what does this guy need? Oh, he's supposed to be set to rods. That's the problem. Rods. Okay, so that is going to work. What do we want to set this to get this to work for us here? Set this to like a decent number, like 100. And make sure this is set high enough that it's actually gonna fill up. And then we can average out all of our stuff, and hopefully we don't have a whole pile of stuff left over. It doesn't seem like this is being used as efficiently as it could be. So we're gonna end up needing 1 extra ingot, I believe, just to go to waste. Okay, so yeah. Instead of needing 10 ingots, we're gonna need 11, which is fine. Let's go ahead and divide this by 100. And what are we making right now? Swapper belts? Okay, let's hit enter. This is going to be swappers. Bingo. And then all I should have to do is change this to mixers. Do the same thing. Oh crap, I didn't change the tick rate on the last one. Oh no, that's not great. What did I just do? How many ticks does this thing use? Hang on. Does it do that automatically or no? Actually, 24 seconds seems like a reasonable amount of time. Maybe it did work. Okay, there we go. So this one is, what do we want here? Tick number 156,000. 156,000. Where do I put that in? Right in here, right? 156,000. Make sure that's the right number. 156,000. Okay, and then we want the same thing. Divisor of 100 already set. Good. Modularized. This is mixers. Must be a positive number. It is a positive number. Okay, so let's see. What's the difference here? This one's 24 seconds, 960. 24 seconds, 960. Okay, so it does automatically put the number in there for us then. So that's good. Now... Whoa. What the heck? Okay, we're going to need somewhere to put those. I'm going to copy this up here. And we're going to add a couple more of these guys. We'll put one factory. Can't put it there. Oh no. Well, we can put one here. These things are getting to be too big for our layout right now. Can I build? Okay, do something like that. Oh dang it. It's not exactly what I wanted. We could stick this in here. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll just put it up here as well. Whatever, it's fine. And then we'll go output. Output. Yeah, these things are starting to get too big for our layout. Hang on, I gotta move this over one. Same with this guy. Okay. And then we're just going to copy this guy up to here, up to here. Copy this guy up to here, up to here. And eventually we'll be making ourselves those 2 belts. Now we're just gonna need 1 more module to make the last belt here. Make a new one. And we'll plunk down one of these. I'll plunk down one of these so we can see what the recipe is. Oh yeah, this one is going to take computer chips. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, so bear with me one moment. All right, well, there we go. There is my attempt at making the, what am I making here? Overflows? Yeah, overflows. It is a work in progress right now, but I think it's gonna be fine for what we need. How do I make this run for longer periods of time? Okay, so the same as usual. I'm gonna let this thing run until it gets to 100. Did I set this to be 100? Not yet. I should do that quickly. Okay, I'm gonna set that to be 100, and then we'll divisor it out, and we'll see where we're at. But that is going to make us these overflows, which is perfect. And then all I gotta do is change the recipe on this thing, I think, to be these ones. Does it take splitters or mergers? Splitters. This one takes splitters. Okay, so they're the same. That is good news. There we go. So let's divide this by 100. Modularize. What am I making again? Overflow. 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 Bingo. Let's set this to be underflow. I don't know exactly how useful these things are going to be, the underflows, but we'll check them out. We'll see how it goes. And really, this is looking pretty good. We're not wasting a lot of resources this way, so that is making me feel pretty good. Like, this recipe says it takes 11 copper plates and iron plates and 5 copper plates. So if I do the same, modularize this, make sure I have this set to underflow, right? Underflow. And then if I go and look at what we're actually using, we're using 12 and 1. So we're using a half of a copper plate extra and 1 iron plate extra. That's not so bad. I can live with that. Okay, now I just gotta find somewhere to put these things. I've got copper over here, and I've got iron over here. I guess what we need is maybe a splitter. If I stick a splitter in here, ooh, where am I gonna put this? I gotta get copper and iron down into somewhere useful. Maybe I'll just put it over here. And then we can get a crossing belt over here and one over here. And that should be pretty good. I wish you could override belts that you had already placed. That would be nice. Okay, there we go. Oh no, see? Oh, you can, as long as there's no items on it, it looks like. You can override your belts. Okay, that's good news. So, we're gonna need iron, and we're going to need copper. And I guess the copper could be on the long arms, because the long arms are a little bit slower. So I do something like that, and something like... Do I want 2 of these? Probably not. I think 1 is enough. Which one did I take? Let's take this one. Oops. Okay, put that down. Alright, so we'll put the long arms for the copper. Like so, because I think they're a little bit slower to do their thing. And we'll just wrap this around because we can. Okay, and then the iron, I'm assuming, is eventually going to need a crossing belt, but that will work for now. Put that in there, put that in there. We're going to need some outputs, not that one. And what do we want to set these things to? 50? I think 50 is probably more than enough. There we go. How is our research coming along? Is it done? Is it done? Can I make... Ooh, we can make arm 2s. Okay, we need arm 1, 4 gears, motors? Where the heck do we make motors? I don't know if I can make a motor. Oh, there it is. 2 wires, 2 gears. Okay, we're gonna have to probably start setting up a new factory for this stuff. But this is good. This is really good. We're starting to get all the belt items available for ourselves. I would like some fast picking arms for these guys, just to speed it up a little bit. Let's see. How long does this take? 25 seconds. And this guy takes 2 seconds, which means he should actually be able to keep up with that thing full demand. He should be able to go. Because 25 and 12 times 2 basically is 24. So yeah, he should just be able to keep up with that, I think. Hopefully. So we are not making iron as fast as we could be, which means I might have to start dipping into another iron ore vein here. lucky for us, we have the technology. So let's just grab a bunch of this and feed it down. I don't need this right now in here. We'll feed it down, and where do I want to put this? I gotta get it into there somehow, so we'll run it around the copper. It would be great if it would auto pick up a crossing belt when you dragged over top of it like that. That'd be a very good quality of life feature. Maybe they'll add it in the future. Okay, let's slap down one more of these. I might need some more copper. Some more coal as well. It doesn't look like we're getting enough down here. So we can add a couple more. But we're gonna have to go this way with it if we want it to actually get in there. And the only way I could add more, I guess we could add more up here. Maybe we should add more. I think we're gonna need more. Let's do it. I can add more up here. Something like that. And we'll just wrap this guy right into there. Wait, what the heck? There we go. Okay, we'll do something like that. And then we're likely going to need more smelting stuff. I don't know what the rate is. Like, what do the belts hold? Does it say? Transports up to 5 items. So what is that? Like 5 divided by 0.32? That is like almost 16 items per second. And these guys take 3 seconds. 3.2 seconds to make one. I shouldn't need more of these, right? Oh, wait, no, it's 15 times 3.2. I need 48 of these things to keep up with a full belt? That seems wrong. Something's wrong. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to keep working with what I've got. I'm going to need another crossing belt, and we're going to need some more regular belts. Okay, that is going to make us a little bit more iron. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another smelting area, which I don't really have room for right now. Unless I could add one more right in here. Man, that is going to be gross. Okay, for what it's worth, I think we're just going to leave this place alone. It is going to just continue to print us out stuff. I don't need to upgrade anything on it anymore. We'll just leave it. I can go and find a new spot to play around with. Where do we want to go? I need a bunch of iron. I need a bunch of copper. I need a bunch of coal. I need a spot that has more iron and more coal. There's a bunch of coal here. None of these things are super large. I guess this one, these two are not so bad. I don't like the fact that there's some copper in there. Here, we got some coal over here, iron over here, coal, iron, copper. This is not looking so bad. Maybe we do something in here. Are we making these things? Yeah, we are. Okay, let me just go ahead and get a little spot here set up, and we'll see what we can get into. So the other thing I'm going to need, I started setting up this area up here, but I'm running out of power now. So the other thing I'm going to need is like a power facility. And I don't know the best way to go about doing that. I imagine it's just get as much materials as we can from these little dinky spots like this. Can I click and drag? Oh, this is not even going to work. I need room for belts. Okay, so maybe if I need room for belts anyway, maybe what we'll do is we'll set up the fastest ones that we can. If they have 9 squares, then they're very fast. And then maybe we'll work out from there. I'm gonna need arms on all these guys. We'll try and get as many of these as we can. Okay, so something like that. Does this one even have anything? I think it does. Why isn't it working? Oh, it's taking its time. Okay. So, then all I need to do is hopefully connect all of these guys. Oh, no. is hopefully connect all of these guys together. And then once we've done that... Oh, dang it! I hate that I can't override the belts. It's really annoying. Although I bet if I could override the belts, I would think that was also annoying because I'd probably keep wrecking everything. Okay, so we'll do something like this. Perfect. And then we're gonna have to connect these together as well, which isn't so bad. I'm thinking all of these are going to fit together without having a problem for overflow, but I'll have to see. I guess I don't need this belt here, or that hand there, do I? Okay, we'll do something like this. Those are all gonna connect together, and then I guess we just need a whole bunch of furnaces for now. I know it's not the most productive use of our stuff, but let's just get as many of them as we can. And I could even run some back this way if we... Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. This will get us going. We want to go in all of these. And that will get us a little bit more power, which should hopefully allow us to start upgrading our facilities a little bit. I want to start making those fast inserters, because we're going to be able to start using those here pretty soon. And we should take a look at our research and see if there's anything else tier 1 that we can do, because I don't have tier 2 yet. Let's see. Where are we at? I guess we can unlock tier 2 with tier 1. That shouldn't take very long. So there we go. That'll start doing its thing. And that's all looking fine and well. This is looking pretty good. We're gonna be getting short on belts here again, unfortunately. Oh, I should move this over one. Yeah. It'll give us a little bit more room. I may as well fill these up. Whatever. They're gonna be a little bit slower, but it's fine. Okay, and we can actually use a merger for the first time ever. Let's stick this guy right here. And he should evenly grab from both of those. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Now we're going to need coal. I keep calling coal copper. I don't know why. So we can do the same kind of setup over here. How many of these miners do I have left? Only 11. Well, there it is. That's all we can do for now. We'll have to get more. And we'll run this up here. Where do I want my smelting facility to be? I kind of don't want it here at all, honestly. I think I want to keep it up and out of the way a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. We can just move it if we need to. So I'll run this all the way over to the edge like this. Let's get a splitter, because that is going to send some copper down, some coal down here to the copper area. And this one is going to send it up. Now I'm going to be out of belts here very soon, which is not the best. But we're making some-ish. I guess I could get rid of some of these again. Probably don't need all these extra inserters right at the moment. There we go. We'll make a few extra belts. And that's already making belts. Okay. It's looking good. I guess I could copy some more down here. We've got all this iron that we're not using, so let's do that. I'll copy this as well. Okay. We'll do something. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what I wanted. We want these little guys. Okay, there we go. So that's going to make us a little bit more belts. Perfect. Research tier 2 has been completed. And what are we looking at here? Are we running out of stuff now? Smelting Mark 2 unlocks faster version of the furnace and burner. That's going to take tier 2 science. What does it take to make tier 2 science? Shall we look? It takes tier 1 science, a wire, and a belt. Of course it takes a belt. Ah, man. Alright, well, we've got all this tier 1 science already over here. So what I could do... Ooh, and we've got belts kind of over here. It's gonna be a little slow. I mean, we could add another belt factory though. No, we can't. How am I gonna get that stuff out of there? We can't. At least not there. But I can add another one over here, and we can put a splitter. Yeah, let's do this. This is gonna be good. We'll put a splitter here. And I will actually... I don't need to delete that. I'll bring this down like this. Okay. This is gonna make us even more belts, which is good. And then once we have enough belts, what I can do... I'm gonna just use all the belts we have to make more belts for now. Once we have enough belts, I can upgrade our factory to get us to start bringing all of these belts up here and start turning them into the tier 2 science. So let's grab this factory and set it to tier 2 science. And what, I forget what it takes. Wire belt. 2 wires, so we're gonna need copper, which I already have kind of over here. It's going to be, oh dang it, it's gonna be a little bit sloppy. Nope, also wrong. But we should be able to get this to work. Put a crossing belt in there. Okay, so now we're gonna have the copper coming over. We've already got the ingots, the iron. And I just need to make some wire somewhere. And I guess we could do it up here. Alright, so something like this. We're going to start making wire. And then I'm going to need some more crossing belts, which is not too big of a deal. We'll put those in there like that. Like that. We're going to need one more crossing belt so we can actually get through here. And something like that. Okay, that's actually really good. Because this can run this way, all the extras. This can run here. And what do we want? I can move this over here. Now we just need to get the belts in here, and we're gonna be off to the races. This is gonna be perfect. So we'll put those in there. I'm gonna need some long inserters to get that tier 2 science. We're going to need an input for the belts, which is going to be coming very soon. In fact, I could probably start running it now. We're a little bit shy on belts still, but it's going to be pretty quick. These factories make a belt every 20 seconds, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. So we're making a belt every 2 seconds, basically, right now, which is pretty good. Doesn't seem like we are, but I think that's we should be. They're all orange, or they're all bright pink, or mostly. They should be on. So while I'm waiting for that, I can start to lay out. Why is it red? Oh, I don't have power down here. Or not power, but region, usable region. So we're going to do something like this. I am going to get some crossing belts, I suppose, instead of the long inserters. It probably doesn't really matter. But we'll do something like this. And then do I have to put all of the science into the same lab, or can I just make new labs for the tier 2 science? I guess we'll find out. Let's try it. I'm going to put these over here. That is not where I want to put those, actually. Let's delete those. I need enough room for the inserters. Okay, we'll put these down. And then we're going to need a few more belts. Perfect. And then I can start to slowly combine these. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I can also add right at the end of this one more inserter with this guy. And then if they manage to get by everything, then they'll just get... wait, that is not where I want it. No. That is not where I want it. I want it here. So if they manage to get by everything and not get used, then they'll get stored. That should work out nicely for us. Okay, So that is our brand new fancy setup to start making tier 2 signs. Now we're not going to be making near as many belts, but it shouldn't matter. We'll prioritize the science, and if we need to, it'll once we don't need it anymore, it'll all get stored anyway, so it's fine. Perfect. Let's see how this is going to start working. How long does this take? Only 8 seconds. Interesting. So that is actually quite quick. Good to know. We don't have anything being researched right now, so maybe we should take a look. Influence Mark II. I think we're going to want some of that here pretty soon. Smelting Mark II seems pretty good. Belt Mark II. Man, all of these seem really good. Miner Mark II. Actually, Miner Mark II would be nice. Does it unlock a whole new miner that we have to make, or does it just upgrade our existing ones? Because dang, that's going to be a mess. I noticed in here that there's like a lot of upgrades. Mining time, mining time. Oh, okay. So at some point, we don't have faster, like a higher version of miner, but we just get unlocked. So this, I think, is what I'm more excited about. Holy cow. This goes on for a long way. Interesting. Okay, so we get up to Mark 4, it looks like, before Mark 5. Oh. Wait, what? Smelting Mark 5. Electric furnace Mark 4. Okay. Interesting. Mark 5 looks like maybe as high as it goes for these things. And then it starts to just give us straight up upgrades, which is perfect. I love to see that. Plugins. Unlocks the plugin system. Improve structure behavior. Letting them only accept specific items. Sounds fun. I think right now I want more room. So let's just do this. That is going to take a while, so we're going to have to let it run for a bit, but that is fine. So all of this is going to be working for us slowly and steadily. I mean, at least we're making this stuff now. That's not bad. Once I start finishing up this area, once we get enough belts to actually do something, I can start cleaning up this facility, and we can really start to expand our productions. So that is looking good. But for now, we're into the Research Mark II, which is perfect. 10 out of 10. We're not making these anymore? Or we never were, because these inserters don't work this way. Oh, brother. That's not the best, is it? Oh, no. Okay, so how am I gonna fix this? I think we can fix this by getting rid of these. I'll get rid of this. We're gonna need crossing belts. We're going to need these guys, and then I'm going to need, I think, oh, the splitter is not going to work very nicely here, because it's going to send stuff around in a circle. Oh, that's a merger. That's not what I wanted anyway. Let's delete that. I wanted a splitter. I think it's going to start sending stuff around in a circle, but I mean, at least for now, that's a good way to cheese it. We're going to have to pay more attention to that in the future. I didn't realize that those long arms were actually putting them into the inside of the module. That's interesting. That means we could actually move some of these down and still be able to put stuff in, which is cool. That's a good feature, I think. I just didn't realize, so it's okay. We'll get there. We're starting to get the swap. Ooh, we could have used swapper belts. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Should we try it? I've got some. Let's. Oh, they're going opposite ways, though. I don't think that's gonna work. No, if they were going the same way, that would be exactly what we wanted to do. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna have to play around with those a little bit. We could probably use them up here for the smelting area. Nope, again, I have them going opposite directions. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I guess I could wrap the coal up and back, and then run the iron back as well, and then we could put the swapper belts this way. I kind of want to play with them and just see how they go. I don't know, could be interesting. But guys, I think we're going to wrap it up right there. I hope you're loving it so far. If you are, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you next time.